So, partly what I want to talk about on this channel are some of the things that you can do that cost absolutely nothing to enhance your well-being. Right? So, obviously, good diet and nutrition, breath work, good hydration, clean water, clean air, out in the elements, in nature, exercise outside. All of these things are important. But something I've done in recent months but looked into in greater detail recently is called grounding or earthing. And simply taking your shoes off and your socks off and getting barefoot in nature, even on the beach, sea, in the forest, in the elements. You have hundreds of thousands of receptor sites in the bottom of your feet. Connect you to the earth. Now, recently I saw a movie called The Earthing Movie. Definitely suggest you look at it. You find it probably on YouTube. It's on the Gaia channel, which is something I would recommend. And The Earthing Movie talks about how important it is to get grounded with the earth and how indigenous tribes, have always done that. And the benefits of it, one of the benefits of it is it grounds you and connects you and makes you feel more connected with nature, yes, but we are full of electricity. When they say about Einstein said it, Tesla said it, when you think about the universe, think about frequency and vibration, electrical current and stimuli, and we, particularly the brain and the spinal column, has many electrical components. And when you connect with the earth, you ground yourself. So it's much like you wouldn't fit a new microwave or a new cooker without earth in it, because it'd catch fire. You wouldn't lay a cable system for TV in your house without earth in it, because you'd get shit signal and it would interfere with other things. Humans are the same. We need to ground. Now if you look at the awakening as a whole, it's more than just awakening to the absolute fiasco that's going on. It's waking up to what we are, and it's waking up to how we've been lied to for so long, how we've been deprived of so many things. So there's technology out there that's 300 to 500 years in advance that they've kept behind. All Tesla's work, which is related to free energy, has been hidden. Cures for all diseases, most of which were man-made in the first place, are available. There's a plant, there's a fruit, a natural fruit, that's supposed to have all the properties for curing cancer, but it's so strictly controlled, you'd be lucky to find it in one place in the country. Plant life, tree life, just go to South America, to Peru, to Costa Rica, talk to a shaman. There's plant and tree life that could heal any ailment. We've hidden lots of things from us for a long period of time. So there's one example. Around the late 50s, they introduced the sneaker, the shoe that everybody would want, with a huge advertising campaign, the trainer, rubber-soled shoes. Everyone jumped on the bandwagon, and everybody has since. And the big mega industries, which all were owned by the same chain of people, bring out a variety of different brands of this, of that, of everything else, and everyone jumps on it. This rubber-soled shoe disconnects you totally from the earth. And what came along with that was an array of ailments, namely caused via inflammation, which were not previously caused if you're earth to the ground. Look at any indigenous tribe, and they are unlikely to have any conditions of inflammation in their body, because it's not plausible if your body is earthed. It's only when it's not that you get conditions of inflammation, so arthritis, osteoporosis. So around the late 50s, all of these ailments come into vogue and have been rampant ever since. And of course, Big Pharma come out with a solution that you can pay for. That's what they do if you look at the pattern. Create a problem, offer a solution, and make trillions of dollars doing it. So the idea of the sneaker, the trainer, was to disconnect us from the earth. There's nothing wrong with having footwear, but what's wrong with leather-soled footwear? What's wrong with footwear that you could still earth yourself? There's actually a market for it now. There are shoes available. There's stuff that you can put onto your shoes that can earth you. There's also earthing mats for when you work on the computer, and there's earthing sheets so you can earth yourself while you sleep. Nothing to do with electricity, it just simply grounds you. And if you look at the research, and I mean, there is so much mega research, is undeniable, inarguable. So-called scientists are even agreeing. Look at the earthing movie, like I said, and you will see that people who have introduced such things into their life, so even barefoot at home, in the garden, around the house, on an earthing mat when they are working on a computer, and an earthing sheet when they sleep, have reported much greater benefits in sleep, a lot less pain, a lot less inflammation, hardly any inflammation in some cases. There's a case there with a lady, she was 94 years old, she was previously a professional tennis player, and so eaten up with inflammatory pain was she that she forgot how to do a backhanded stroke. Her neurology simply wouldn't allow it, and after a period of earthing and grounding herself in the way said, she's playing tennis very well, particularly for somebody of her years. So there's a lot of merit to it. So simply getting out in nature, taking off your shoes and walking, you need a significant period. You need about at least 20 minutes, half an hour. You need at least a couple of hours a week. You'll start to reap the benefits. But you can also look into getting a mat under your desk, which you can put your bare feet on when you work, and a sheet, like I said, which will earth you when you sleep. And if you take your shoes off inside, walk around your house and walk around your garden, etc., you'll get the benefits. Can't get the benefits on concrete, can't get the benefits on fake grass, which is rubber covered, and you can't get the benefit in rubber shoes. But grounding yourself with the earth is an essential thing that belonged in all humans' lives until it was removed, until something came along that suggested it and guided you away from it. Much like music and frequency. So it's well known that 432 Hertz is the vibration and frequency within musical sound that is in sync with the universe. It's in sync with everything. It creates good mood, good feelings. And many artists, during around about 1955, I believe, there was a study done. And they did a study on 440 Hertz, which was used by the Nazis during World War II as a means to produce sound that they could use on the enemy that induces foreboding, depression, upset, unease. And around a similar time, 1955 or something like that, the music industry were insistent upon that all majority of artists use a certain set frequency, and many refused. Bob Marley refused, John Lennon was aware of it, Kurt Cobain, I believe, was aware of it, Prince was aware of it. Many were aware of the frequency that was used was designed to create unease, and refused to use it, and all mysteriously ended up dead in some way or another, but I digress. But no, all of the huge corporate companies that own all sporting produce, trainers included, also own everything else. So education, media, entertainment industry, sporting industry, education, world health, dentistry, education, like I said, education when you leave school, that's where the indoctrination starts, college, university, law enforcement training, military training, finance, business, housing, anything and everything. It's all interconnected with those that own it, including Hollywood and the music industry, the sporting industry, everything. And there's all a connection to huge corporate entities that are considered the few that control the masses. And they dictate what's what, and they dictate what we do and what we see and what we wear and what we think, and have done forever. And if they decide that Big Pharma isn't quite making quite enough trillions as they'd like, let's cause something that induces something that people will now need medication for, kind of penny drops. And it's with all this research that I've been doing, the more and more I see, the more and more it makes sense. But I digress. The point of this is there's many things that you can do to take back what was taken. Well-being, sense of purpose, higher vibration and energy. So think about the universe as energy and vibration, like many have said. It's your vibration output that dictates your state of being. Grounding really helps. So grounding, breath work, meditation, connecting with nature, exercise, good nutrition, hydration, sunshine, good time around people that you care about, hugs, laughter, love, all of these things. These are the true tonic for building the immune system. These are the true methods of armory that we have for our well-being that have been smudged, hidden, distracted, misdirected, taken away from you. Anyway, regardless if you have the biggest trainer collection in the world and you love shoes, as a lot of people do, I suggest you get outside and you ground. So now I'm in the forest. It's a nice day, but I come all weathers, and I will walk a couple of miles, and I'll go through all sorts of terrain, grass, mud, go through the little spring that's here, rocks, trees, stream, the lot. I'll do it all, and I will ground. If I can find a nice muddy wet patch, I will sink my feet to the ankles, and I will breathe in that good ass prana, baby, and I will be here now. So grounding, good recommendation. Try it before you knock it. So try it for 2 weeks. Even if you get a grounding sheet or a grounding mat, or walk barefoot around your house and in the garden, try it consistent for 2 to 3 weeks. Tell me I'm lying, and we'll see. An effect on your well-being. It's very important now we take care of ourselves.